A new topic, equation and inequation. This is lesson 1, and we're going to look at changing the subject of the formula. Remember, it is simple stuff. In case you're joining this channel for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time we post a new video, you'll be the first one to be notified. Let's go and solve questions there. We're looking at the equation and inequation. This is a very simple topic. Like I always say, it is simple stuff. So we're going to start with changing the subject of the formula. This is one of the simplest subtopic, so you just have to follow the steps that I'm going to show you right here. In case you are new to this channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time we post a new video. So let's jump into solving or making the subject of the formula every time we're given an expression or equation. So we have here the linear equation that we've been given. We're saying in the equation y is equals to mx plus c, which is just the linear equation, the variable y is said to be the subject of the formula because it's the one that leads like y is equals to. So that's the one we're calling to say the subject of the formula. So if you want to make now a different variable, which is like x, you want to make the subject of the formula, you have to rearrange in the equation so that you express it in terms of y and m. So now let's just see it using the same linear equation, how we can express x in terms of y, m and c. So we have y is equals to mx plus c. Now you have to make x the subject. Okay, so now here the steps should be, you have to make sure all the variables that do not contain x, you have to take them on the other side of the equation. So for example, we have this c that doesn't have x because we're making x on the other side. So we're going to take this x on the other side in simple terms. But initially what we're doing here, we are just subtracting c both sides. So we're going to have y minus c is equals to mx. Now because we are subtracting this, we're going to have just mx on the other side. So you just take the c on the other side and we have y minus c is equals to mx. So for you to make now x the subject, you divide by m both sides. Then you divide m and m, you're going to remain with x is equals to y minus c over m. This is just the same as x is equals to y minus c over m. This is what you're able to see here. And now it means that x is now the subject. Is now the subject. So it is just simple. It is easy. Like I said, it is simple stuff. Let's have example here. In each of the following, make the letter in brackets the subject of the formula. So we have these letters. Here you have to make u the subject of the formula. Here you have to make x the subject of the formula. Here you have to make n the subject of the formula. So let's start with our question 1. So we have v is equals to u plus 2as. Now we have to make this u here the subject of the formula. So we said, we check here what we have here. The variables that do not contain u have to be taken on the other side. So we should have v minus, because this is positive, when it crosses the equal sign, it's going to be minus 2as is equals to u. Therefore, the subject of the formula will be u will be equals to v minus 2as. It's just simple as that. It's very interesting. Please, if you're joining this channel for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Now we go to the next question. Very simple question. Yz is equals to 4x minus 3, and we've been told to make x the subject. Again, you check this side. Do you have the variable x, or it's just here? If you check that this one doesn't have x, you have to take it on the other side. Because it's negative, it's going to be positive. So we're going to say yz, then this will be positive 3 is equals to 4x. Now, the question doesn't say make 4x the subject. They have said make x the subject. So meaning this has a coefficient 4, so you have to divide by 4 both sides. Then we're going to cancel this and that so that we can remain with x the other side, which is yz plus 3 is equals to divided by 4. then this is just the same as x is equals to yz plus 3 over 4. So this means that this is the you have made actually x to be the subject of the formula. Here, remember we said we have managed to make u the subject. Let us look at the last question, question 3. We have m is equals to 2 minus 5n. Now we've been told to make n. Again, check this side. This number here doesn't have n, so you have to take it the other side. So it will be m minus, because it's positive. Any number, if it has not been given any sign, it means that it's positive. So if it crosses the equal sign on the left side, it's going to be negative 2 is equals to negative 5n. Now we are making the subject the formula n and not negative 5n. So here you have to divide by negative 5 both sides. Then negative 5 and negative 5 is going to divide and going to have just n, which is just the same as n is equals to m minus 2 over negative 5. So therefore we are saying n is equals to m minus 2 divided by negative 5. And we have just made the subject of the formula. It is just that simple. Now I have the work for you. To make the letter that is the bracket, you just make it the subject of the formula. So I have 3 questions that you have to attempt. I'll put the link in the comment section so that you can send your work after you are done, and I will be able to respond to each and every work that you're going to send to me. So thank you for watching.